Back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo. So, Virgo, what's going on with it today? So, today you guys are also starting to pay attention to your limiting patterns, beliefs. You may start to notice this in a collective or start to notice this with your friend group or within a larger organization. You may notice that they continually do the same things, or this could be a pattern that's going to be revealed to you about your social interactions that you're having with people. They may tend to like onset take you like very seriously. So, you guys could be doing like a lot of transactions or a lot of hand to hand deals or touching on maybe a larger fan base or a larger community shortly, or touching like being interacting with a lot more people shortly, all right, where they seem to, like I said, take you very seriously, look at you as an authority. All right, your integrity matters in this moment, so keep up with that. So something you guys thought you guys weren't capable of, you guys are about to learn that you can do it with structure and with like discipline. All right. So this could be like maybe you guys are having increased strength. Maybe you guys aren't needing a lot of emotional reassurance or people confirming that you're right. You may not need people to tell you how they feel about you. You may, so this may be like a time where you guys are like kind of in your own energy, feeling confident, you know what I mean? Like thinking outside the box, also okay with any mistakes or like missaying, being misjudged, being misviewed, being misperceived. So you may not be thinking too much about the words that you're saying to people. You know what I mean? During today, you guys could just be like talking off the top of your brain or talking off the top of your head, and then kind of like dealing with it later. You know what I mean? So like you may tell people how you feel, and whether they accept it or not, you just like, okay, I'll just deal with it later. So like it's like interactions where you're having with people that kind of like very shortcut and brief. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you like this, and this is what it is. So somebody who you guys were having a conflict with or a repeated pattern is about to come back around. All right, they're about to offer an opportunity for you guys to do something together, or they're about to like plan a date or plan a situation between y'all. This is maybe some of y'all are like plan a date, but the others of y'all is to plan something between y'all. So you may get a text or call, FaceTime, email, something. All right. They want to like start laying down the foundation between y'all or coming up with a strategy between y'all, like figuring out like what's the best way, what's the solution to this existing problem between us. Like sometimes it could be our way of communicating. Like maybe we talk in circles and we never get to the clear point. So there's going to be those talks that are going to clear things up between y'all. The strength in reverse means that somebody may be trying to micromanage or maybe trying to like have too much control. So the advice for that usually is having to like you get more bees with honey. So learning how to be a lot more sweetly presenting the opportunities, or learning how to communicate it in a way where people are more receptive. I think that's what you guys are learning through interactions that you're having with so many social interactions that you're having with people. This could be unusual for some of y'all. So this may be like an unusual amount of like people that you're interacting with, dealing with, repeating the same patterns. So some of y'all is like, say you run a business and you like keep having to say the same thing to like customers. So maybe you come up with a prompt. Maybe use like Chat GPT, or use like a, I don't know, you have like a whiteboard, a whiteboard or something that kind of like explain to people, so you don't have to keep going over the same messages or same problems or same conversations. All right. Others of y'all are negotiating or working deals with partnerships with like maybe brands or large organizations, or this is just going to be a good day for y'all to network and listen to what other people have to say, some of their input, some of their ideas, how they've overcome trials and tribulations. People may just be sharing this stuff with you, even if you don't ask. They may just be like feeling like you're like being an open book around you and telling you stuff that you may not care to hear, but like once you start hearing it, you start hearing stuff that you can use in your case, or you can use in whatever you have going on. You're like, you know what? I could use what they're doing. I kind of see what they're saying, and maybe I can like adapt it to like my way of doing it, or I can innovate it, change it up a little bit to fit my problem, my issue. So there's going to be conversations that you're going to have with people where they're going to, like I said, reveal things to you that were once hidden or overlooked by you. They're not going to be overlooked anymore. Sometimes it can be like the mistakes you made. Sometimes it can be like the way that you're perceiving situations. Sometimes you can have like this miscued or misviewed perception because of previous situations that you may have experienced that didn't go well. So today you guys are learning on the go, or learning from a lot of social interactions within people. So talk to people today. You know what I mean? If you guys don't have like access to people, it's probably going to be online, where you may see stuff that people post, and it opens your mind to like other opportunities or other solutions that probably you didn't see prior. You know what I mean? Or a way of thinking that you didn't see prior. You thought maybe impossible, or thought too hard for you to like understand. So this can even be like information that you guys are picking up that you guys are like now starting to understand, or a way of doing things that now starts to make sense to you. You're like, oh wait, doing it this way makes a lot more sense. It doesn't take as much energy. It doesn't drain me. It doesn't make me feel like worthless, or doesn't make me feel like I'm not able to get what I desire once I put my best talent, ability, and whatever to it. It doesn't feel like a waste. So the conversations or interaction you're having won't feel like a waste. They'll feel like you've gained something in there. Also, something y'all need to know, there may be love at first sight with somebody in your community, or somebody who's like within your friend group. They may start like reaching out and like being vulnerable and opening up the lines of communication between y'all. So it could be a Gemini, Pisces, Sag, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo, Pisces. All right. So anyway, Virgo, that was your reading. Thanks for being here. Thanks for rocking and rolling. Appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks for the support. I'm gone.